Oh my goodness. Handi, Tjay, Shaun have been evicted from the Big Brother Bbnaija hashtag no lose guard season. Season 9. Oh my goodness. You guys needed to see Wanie. Wanie is in shock. She's crying profusely because nobody saw it coming. Let's even say Handi and Tjay. That's cool. But for Shaun, guys, that's a lot to really handle for just one person. Anyways, let's start with how the show began. That's Eviction taking us through the week's highlights, the wager task, the sponsor task, the pool party, the Saturday night bedu, and all that drama in the house, the bass. But it wasn't too long at all. Eviction went straight to the business of the day by evicting Handi. And you know that Handi and Wanie already spoke about it during the week, that if perhaps either of them, leaves the house, that how are they going to take it, that they are going to wear their big girl boots, they're not going to cry. In fact, as well, during the week, they started separating what they call it now, their stuff, their clothes, maybe wigs and the likes, started separating from each other in case if either of them leaves. But it's unfortunate that Handi had to end her journey there. 8 weeks in Big Brother's house, guys, it's no joke, it's no beans. So it's really a good one for her. In fact, when she came out, she said that it's going to be a great move for both of them. Yes, one is still in the house, but at the same time, life goes on. So guys, straight to Handi and also Kelly Ray. There's been issue about meat where Wanie was complaining that why would Kelly Ray give her one meat during their pool party and all of that. And then Ebuka asked Kelly Ray that, there's this talk about, firstly, about the strikes that Biggie gave the housemate. That was Cassia, Handi, Shaun, and also Wanie, regarding thinking of who to evict. Plotting, conspiring. You guys remember that? So Kelly Ray spoke about how he felt because Ebuka asked him that, how did you feel about that strike? And he said, well, it wasn't unfair on Shaun part that he even told Cassia to go apologize. He said, that's not about that. And then Ebuka proceeded to asking him that the meat issue, that you gave Wanie meat just to share one meat with Shaun. And he said it wasn't like that because he remembered that he gave every other housemate 2 meats to share individually, because he himself cannot remember that he gave Wanie 1 meat to share. And then Ebuka asked Wanie to confirm that, and she said that, well, Kelly Ray first gave her 1 meat, and then later on, I think at the end of the show, or at the end of the pool party rather, she was giving 1 more meat. But at that time, Wanie's system was already destabilizing because our twin sister is already out of the show. Shortly after, we had Tjay being evicted from the show. You see that of Tjay one, it was quite expected. It was much expected because, Ben is out already. Tjay, well, is trying in the house, but not so much. Do you understand? And I believe that he himself will not see him stay that long in the house. 8 weeks in Biggie's house with Tjay, guys, it's not a beans, it's not a small journey. And for Tjay to have used that long, 8 weeks for that matter, that's more than enough. And he's been able to prove himself on the show. Aside from being a doctor, somebody in the medical field, he's also into entertainment. He's explored other talent in him that he has not explored in a while, and which is also a great one for him. And when Ebuka asked him that, are you going to continue, or are you going to leave the medicine for entertainment? He said no, he's going to do it part by part, medicine partly and then entertainment partly as well. And he said he's going to go into film industry too. So that's that about Doki. Now let's move back to the house where Ebuka had to ask the Onyeka, why did he call Cassia those mean names, saying that Cassia is vile, yada yada and all of that. And then Onyeka's response, or defense rather, was kind of weak, because what you thought that it was Cassia that said, it was actually from Ruthie. So Ebuka said, why did you now use those words? Although Onyeka actually accepted from Ebuka's perspective that it was what you thought it was Cassia that said it, it's from Ruthie. But she's saying that the way Cassia spoke about the fact that Onyeka is using Wanie and Handi for her own game because of their fan base outside, it looks like maybe she's plotting or planning something evil for the twins, which actually wasn't that way. I know that Onyeka likes to long things. Then Ebuka had to cut it and then move away from that. So guys, to the most shocking part of this 8th live eviction show is the fact that Shaun has been evicted from the Big Brother Bbnaija season 9 hashtag no lose guard. Guys, I didn't see that coming. It was a crazy one. Although after he was evicted, when Ebuka asked him that, did you see yourself leaving the show tonight? And he said yes, because he had the feeling, and then the fact that he was already feeling frustrated and also passing or being aggressive in the house. In a nutshell, that's the end of the journey for Handi, Tjay, and Shaun. Guys, remember that the only allies that Wanie has in the house is actually her twin sister, which is Handi, and also Shaun. Those are the people that can give her first-hand information. Every other person, they are for themselves. See, let's not lie. Let's call it the way it is. Every other person is for themselves. And I'm actually also thinking on the other hand that this is for the best for Wanie, so that she can concentrate, because the game is just like 2 weeks left. So we are entering the 9th week already. So I think she needs her head to be in the game. Oh yes, she can be all emotional, but the game is the game. She has to focus, which is the next line in action on the show. Yes, she has to focus. So it can be painful and all of that, but then it's just 2 weeks. She will meet Shaun on the outside, and likewise the twin sister. And the good thing is that people from those both fan bases, they are going to also be rooting for her, hopefully. Do you understand? Because she didn't even smell the bottom 3, and the 3 people that smelled the bottom 3 were Tjay, Handi, and Shaun. In fact, Shaun was the highest, but the 3 of them, they're already out of the show. So as it is now, the show has proceeded to the 9th week, and everybody needs to bring in their best so that they can win. 100 million naira worth of prize is actually no joke. So it is what it is, guy. I feel like Wanie will get over it in no time. Yes, because it is game. In 2 weeks' time, she'll meet with these people that are already been evicted. Let me know your thought about Tjay, Handi, and Shaun. They're already out of the game. So let me know your thought about them, and then who are you rooting for? The show is just 2 weeks down the line to end. Who are you rooting for? Who is going to be the winner of the Big Brother Naija? Hashtag no lose guard. I'll bring you more highlights on Big Brother Naija. Hashtag no lose guard. Keep it locked, guys. Bye.